Hi folks, this is Nord with a Destructive Creations game, 63 Days. We're looking at a historical Polish resistance to the Germans during World War II. Really a lot of authenticity going into this. Very interesting game so far. Let's go ahead and rather than tell, let's show. So we're going to go straight into campaign. I have been playing a bit, as you can see. We're going to go ahead and show the first one. May 1944, Youngster and Lynx are making a name for themselves in Polish resistance movement. Their sabotage unit is tasked with blowing up airplanes on a nearby airfield, recently taken over by the Germans. We're going to be playing it right in the middle. The challenge, whew, it is challenging. It is, that is no joke. All right, start chapter. And we're going to skip the tutorial.
I was born in 1927 in Free Poland, Warsaw. I am the second son of Józef Borowski and Maria Niezaleski. My father served in the 10th Infantry Regiment from 1918 and then in the Border Protection Corps, Podole Brigade, shortly after. He was a soldier through and through. My mother, in her youth, was a dedicated independence activist. It's no wonder that my older brother and I were raised in the spirit of patriotism and genuinely loved the country our parents fought so hard to protect. My brother, Antoni, was a promising sportsman as a child. He did everything he could to get me into Boy Scouts. "Otherwise, you'll die reading these books, youngster," he used to say. With the attack by Germany and Poland, my childhood ended. I was 13 at that time. Father
5
was
years
stationed
prior.
with the Border Protection Corps in the East, so initially we weren't worried. We were much more worried when huge airplanes with Black Cross wings dropped bombs on our city. That was when the USSR sealed our fate. There was talk on the radio about a joint non-aggression pact. But then
Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact?
for the Soviets, treaties and agreements never meant much of anything. We soon learned that Father had been taken into Soviet captivity. We didn't understand, at the time, what that exactly meant, but we were glad he was alive. We later received a censored letter from him, but only once in 1940. We haven't heard from him since. What came after were years of humiliation. The Germans treated us like animals. We were educated in Polish only during secret classes, which were punishable by death. We had mandatory work from the age of 14 in order to build a strong Third Reich. All of our Jewish friends were kidnapped and imprisoned beyond the brick walls of the Warsaw Ghetto. You could get yourself killed for helping.
Referring to the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising.
They were our friends, after all. People disappeared without a trace. They were taken at night or kidnapped in raids and driven off at gunpoint. 1 in 4 of my playground friends vanished. Like many lads our age, my brother and I became active in the underground resistance. We were so good at our assignments that we ended up working for Kediv, the primary Polish sabotage unit. I can't say anymore. I don't know who's going to read these memories. However, I want to describe our most important operation. We were with the Ocean unit at the time. They're all dead anyway. I was 18 back then.
All right. Almost all of us made it here. Valdek didn't, but nobody knows what happened to him. We're still doing this job, though. So, as you remember, Fritz took over this little airfield recently for military purposes. Yesterday, these planes landed here for repairs and to get loaded up with cargo. All of their supplies are being transported east, and we're here to make sure that doesn't happen. But first, someone has to sneak through the garrison and make us a path to get in. The problem is, Valdek was supposed to bring bolt cutters to clear the passage where this damn wall has collapsed, and he's not here. So our brave scout has to find some cutters himself. Should be easy enough.
Sounds like our job.
Any volunteers? Youngster, you go. You're the sneaky one. You'll be fine.
Yes, sir. I'll go with him.
Ah, yes. Can't leave the younger brother alone.
I don't need his help.
Shut up, kiddo. We'll go together.
Just don't be noisy. We're gonna be waiting next to the main gate, so we'll be vulnerable. Once you cut the fence, we'll all regroup inside. All clear?
Clear.
Clear.
Up to it, gentlemen.
All right. So right off the bat, you can go ahead and select units with right click. You have F1, F2 to switch between them.
What you mean?
Shut up, kiddo.
Oh, jeez, sorry.
Also, I can handle myself.
Yeah, and it would have to be me looking to Mother's eyes if something happened to you.
So we are coming. I'm kind of just going to demonstrate a little bit of the stuff here. So we have an area that we're coming up on. When you sprint like that, you make more noise, which is indicated by the kind of bumping.
Watch my flank.
So see, as you run, you make more noise. How that works. When you are crawling, you can go through any of the hashed areas. What we're going to do is we're going to come and take this guy out when he's blocked via line of sight by this. But first off, we got this to get. Go ahead and out a little bit on the minimap in general. We're able to crawl through this without being discovered. Now let's find out how the situation is looking over here. Alright, this is the one that we have to worry about, so you know. This one right here looks to the right. Now you can click on one of them, and it'll tell you if somebody is viewing them. Like in that instance, this one is being viewed by this one. And because he's right in the way right now, or because this guard shack is right in the way, rather. Oh crap. I might have mistimed that. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I still got that in a safe spot. We're going to hit H, by the way, to make sure everything is highlighted. That was almost a mistake. Speaking of which, quick save, F8. Then you'll see the little save icon up there. You can see also right here, F8, F9, quick save, quick load. That could have gone fairly poorly already. And let's go ahead and get them both up and moving. We took out one that is a little bit of a potential problem. Mostly to demonstrate how to be able to do it. So we're going to join with our fellow compatriots over here as we try to find a way into the airfield. So, first thing first, we're going to continue
Going there.
this one, and we'll get him over here,
To climb over this wall.
and we'll do the same with the other.
We can't leave these laborers like
This is being watched
We should secure safe passage for them.
through here, and he's focused on one of the workers, and that's another thing that we're going to try to do. We're going to try to free the prisoners located. And here's where we're actually able to get into the airfield. It gives an indication showing you what kind of character you can use for it. In that case, it's Youngster, or F1. Go ahead. Up. Now, as we take a look at the enemies over here, you have this one that just basically looks this direction, so you're not too worried about him. And this one patrols back and forth. However, as he patrols, he doesn't seem to look to the right when he does it. So he doesn't rotate this direction, in other words. So that gives us a pretty decent opportunity to be able to come in and take care of some stuff. Go ahead and get an F8 right now. And let's hit tab. So with this, we can go ahead and issue some commands.
He's already dead.
Yeah.
And then you hit enter when you want to send out those commands. And there we go. So we take care of those two in a timed
Maybe I'll
fashion.
borrow this fella's gun.
This right here, by the way, is one of the hidden things, one of the collectibles. I'd already gotten it in a previous time doing the mission, so it doesn't necessarily matter, but still, it's good to know where it's at. Let's go ahead and we're going to have him get the service rifles. And we'll go ahead and pick up more of them. Or some more rounds for it, rather. So now we're at 10 out of 20. And when we go ahead and get into the airfield here, we have a patrol of 2. We have that one that we were talking about that was watching. That can be a problem. You can place down those eyes on the ground to give you an idea, like, hey, when is anybody seeing that? So it kind of lets us know, like, this area is good right now. It is not something that you have to worry about. Save and sneak in. And luckily, we're far enough away from anything loud, or I mean, from anybody else, for them to hear the loud throwing of the knife. It's not necessarily super realistic, but they do make it so that the knife throwing is very loud in game, so that you can't just get away with it super easily. This game reminds me a lot of Desperados, and they kind of had a similar thing going on. The main character had a knife, and you could chuck it, and people noticed it, but not super well. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get over here, crawling into it. As you can see, the vision is covered, and then the patrols over here shouldn't see us. I'm going to save again just in case. And then we're going to get our brother, Lynx, in a position to take care of some stuff over here. Now we're going to want to time some things out. Crawl now. I think these ones stop, but they don't look back. We'll find out if my memory is good enough. If it's not, we're about ready to get noticed. Nope. All right. Looks like we're good. Okay, so we're gonna pull a sneaky here. We're going to use our call. It's what is it? Provoke. We're gonna use our provoke to draw this one into position, and then we're going to try and move to a spot where we're going to be able to strangle it when it comes up. Nope. There we go. So because we kind of got behind the lip of the brick wall right here, he didn't necessarily see us hiding right in the corner. And that worked out. Let's go ahead and get some more rounds. And this body isn't necessarily in a spot that we forget about. Sometimes you hit the wrong button and then you have to load. All right. So World War I ended with the Polish regaining their sovereignty after being eaten apart by the Prussians, Austro-Hungarians, and Russia when they were the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. And this reflects their new independence. And then, of course, in 1939, Hitler demanded the Danzig Corridor, or else he would go to war. Danzig Corridor was not given. Guarantees were made by France on Poland, and World War II officially started that way. At least the European side of it. You go ahead, get him distracted, and then let's switch to you. Oh, really? All right. So we're going to chuck the stone, get this one distracted. Immediately switch over to him. Right, we're good.
Good evening, everyone.
All right, that works out. We're going to save real quickly.
We have to find some bolt cutters, or whatever works.
stone. Go. Grab his body as he goes down. Move it over here. Both of them. Okay. I think I can put that body a little bit more in the corner. Hopefully. I guess that'll work. That'll work. Alright, both of you. Down. Get over here. Got enough time to get over here before the patrol causes problems. I think that body should... Alright. Let's go ahead and make sure that we're observing their available view. Okay, looks like we're fine. We're going to go ahead with Lynx, and we're going to come in here and take this one out, and then move his body to somewhere better, like out here or something. So we're just waiting for these to pass. There we go. And he's pretty quiet about strangling people, which is convenient when you're going to be going around trying to strangle people with stealth, or in stealth. Strangle them with stealth. Stealth strangled you. Okay. Body's in a good position now. Go ahead and get back here. We're going to want to take this one out next. Wait for the patrol. So as I was saying, you had a situation in which Poland had recently gotten its independence back after Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth was dissolved between Russia, which later became Germany, Austro-Hungary, and the Russian empires. The thing that, so they're showing the patriotism that took place. The thing that they're not really getting into is when Poland came back, there was a lot of warlike behavior. They seized a little bit of Czechoslovakia. It wasn't two countries at the time, and they had also done the same with Lithuania. So while Germany was indeed definitely the most belligerent of aggressors in the region, and Russia, Poland had a bit of belligerence as well. So when they're talking about how his father was in the eastern portion of Poland, that was actually land that had been taken from Russia, or specifically Belarus and Ukraine. So they were not too happy about that. We will get a good save. All right. Go ahead and get over here. And then F1. Throw a rock up here. And then we're going to immediately get you going.
His time has come.
Go for it. Looking over. They will be able to climb up. Back. There we go. Now, if I had not made that, another safe method is I could have ducked over here and then distracted him a second time. But that was not necessary, so we got it. Then, convenient body hiding spots. This definitely makes it feel a fair amount like Desperados in that. Like, damn, you fed those bushes some bodies. Let's be honest about it. Bushes had lots of bodies. Alright. We're going to go ahead and get over here. And what we're going to do... Actually, I think we might want to... Yeah. Let's work on taking that one out before we take out the... Thought I switched characters. Yeah, I didn't. Get in here. This one kind of noticed a little bit of what was going on. And that was a mistake, but we won't make a mistake again. Now, this one over here, that, this one, that. We should be in a position to get the patrol as they pass by. And if not, we'll take this one out first. Can't remember the distance on the knife, like if it's going to be so loud that it'll get it. All right, here we go. Lynx, you're gonna come up and get that going. Then you're gonna go ahead and get this going, youngster. Good timing. This. Back here. Run. Dude, you do not need to smoke every 3 seconds, Lynx. That's just going to give away your position. Dude has a bad habit there. Like, smoking's bad for your health in all sorts of different ways in the military. You're going to give away your position. But it's fine, I guess. He's got the least flammable cigarette ever. All right. We're going to go ahead and get a save. We're going to bring our new buddy over here and duck in. Okay. Went ahead and cleared up some auto and quick save slots because I think maybe things weren't overwriting well. Something to keep in mind. Go ahead. So this takes us. Okay. This one is good. All right. You need to get over here. You need to get this body. We will put it in a better spot. Hide the body in there. So body cleanup is an important part of this game. It's easy to forget about. Sometimes there's just bad positions and people patrol by them stuff and you get found out because of the bodies. So don't do it. All right. Quick save, and then we're going to bring our new friend on over. All right, we're going to summon him on over. Get him right about here. Go back in. Come out. And looks like we are able to throw a knife. And nobody's able to hear it. So that works out. Go ahead and get another body hidden. No, I was more meaning for you to get the body rather than getting the weapon, but that's fine. Did it drop previous weapon? Take a look. Yeah, it did. Okay. Don't want to be losing that. Picked up with it. So, let's make our way on over for dealing with all this so that we can get the bolt cutters and everything. And in order to pull that off, we have this one that patrols, this one that's watching, this one that patrols, one that watches, and this one kind of patrols, but it's doing work. So, can be safe. Looks like it. Yeah, it looks like this is just a good spot for us.
Watch my flank.
Okay, not bad, not bad. We'll get a save as we put the body in. So that's a nice bit of concealment right here, based on the angle. Got very well. Gotta watch what this one is seeing, but I think that'll be fine. What can this one see? Wait for turn around. Okay, that's good.
Moving to kill.
Yeah.
Okay. Get in here and get this body.
Of course.
A little bit closer. All right, we are good. I wonder if can he do it? No, he's gonna have to. He's gonna have to climb. Get the big guy doing. Works. And we'll have you get up top too. So this body on the high ground should be relatively difficult to find. Should be good. We're going to have the other one move up. We're going to do a strangle followed by... Well, actually, we might just be able to do the strangle
His time has come.
without this one even noticing. Yeah, I think so. Pick up that body. Pick up that body. Put it over here. Not bad. Okay. Come down and take care of this. So the knife, while very loud, nobody's around. Works out just fine. And let's get some rounds. Pick up the bolt cutters.
Nice. These will work perfectly.
All right. And let's work on clipping some stuff. Now, I don't know how much is necessary for cutting all this. I did it when I first played, so yeah, whatever. All right. This one, I recall being a problem. Because he's able to be seen by this. Yeah. So let's work on getting this cleared out over here. And while we're waiting for that, discuss that a little bit more. So, Lithuania lost a little portion of borderlands to Poland in various fighting that happened in the interwar period. There was some kind of weird things happening with Czechoslovakia. Anyways, you had an autocratic leader in Poland that made it so that the traditional allies in the form of France, the UK, weren't necessarily super keen on them. But they, the whole enemy of my enemy is my friend worked out in Poland's favor, as Poland was the one to stand up to Germany. After all, the appeasement didn't work very well. All right. We'll have you hide over here. We'll have you go ahead and do this, and then you'll hide right over here. And ideally, not gonna see anything. There we go. That worked out. And time to feed the bushes. The bushes love bodies. Play Desperados, you know. Actually, let's have you hiding. This will draw only one. In fact, I might even be able to just chuck the knife if the other one goes far enough away in its roll. I think it might. No, it doesn't. Okay. Gotcha. Well, that works it anyways. Pick up some more rounds here so that you're getting almost to 20. And you get back to your body hauling. Like, the body hauling is one of the big things that you use links for. It would be nice if you could use the other to haul bodies, but I understand. If Youngster could come in, kill, haul bodies, and all that sort of stuff, that would work out pretty easily. All right. If I remember correctly, I can...
I'm going.
Of course.
Right here. Let's... Where does this one watch? Yeah. Okay. Let's get you crawling as well. And that bush will be a nice safe spot. Alright. Safe for us, at least. For the others, well, that's their final resting place. Ooh, 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 ooh. Stop. 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 Who is seeing it now? That's some bad timing. Okay. Let's get over here instead. Think we can come in from the side and clear this? Looks like we can. Yes. Good. Get that body up. And look at that. We got more freed prisoners. I'm not sure how they can run right in front of guards and not get noticed. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they move fast enough so that the one in the tower didn't see. It's a possibility. All right. Go ahead and get over here. I recall this one being problematic. Because this over here could see it, and was it here? Well... No, he can't. Okay, what about... Yeah, he can see it occasionally. Alright. This is a This is a two-part thing that you can do. You can have both of them work with each other to get Youngster into certain positions. We're going to be doing that here. And let's get an idea on when everybody isn't looking. I think this is a time for it right now, real quick. Does the body fall down into the bush? It does. Good. So sometimes I've taken this one out and the body didn't fall in an ideal spot. That worked out okay this time. And he's able to hop down himself. He doesn't need help. So that's good as well. All right, we've gotten this side covered. Now it'll make things over here a little bit easier. This is being watched only by this one, but that's still enough. How far does it be? And this is rubble. You can't really walk through it, right? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright, so based off of the site of this one, that won't work because they have to come out and around for that. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll take the other path. So the situation that led to World War II in Europe, those who aren't familiar with it, to certain degrees. Poland declined when the Danzig corridor was demanded of them by Germany. We're talking about a portion between two sections of Germany. It's kind of, after World War I, when they cut up Germany like that, it basically almost set things up. Like, you knew something bad was going to happen after that. That was not some very good thinking. And this was pretty well understood at the time. Ferdinand Foch, I think? I'm mispronouncing his name, probably. The Supreme Allied Commander in World War I had said, when speaking of the Treaty of Versailles, that this is nothing more than a 20-year armistice. And if you take a look at the time frame, he was off by only 1 year, so he was pretty flippin' smart on that. Save. Okay, so there's a possibility that he might fall, depending on how the knife hits him. Okay. Fine. Let's make sure we pick this up. Okay. Get back down. So here's the moment of truth. Can dude see on top of buildings? I don't think so. I think we're at a good enough angle. This one's not going to be able to see. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's seen on top of the building well enough. We did almost spoil that with the direction that we sent. So we sent links around, though. That was not too well done on our part. Get both of them right here. So, by having Germany separated in that corridor, pretty much ensured that any future Germany would be very ticked off about its people having to cross through another country in order to get to and from portions of Germany. And, yeah. Not a brilliant plan. That portion of Germany is now currently held by Poland and Russia. It's kind of funny because everybody that looks at a map of Russia, sometimes they don't show that portion. Like, you got this one part over here. Kaliningrad. At least I think that's what they call it, if I remember correctly. What are you seeing, dude? Seeing nothing. Okay, what I thought. And then let's get your body up, put away. This guy's standing right next to the door, which will be ideal when we need it. Don't know if we can get up there in time. Maybe we can. Nope. Wait until our time comes. Saves. We have a key in here that we can get. We have one of the prisoners operating the radio. Go ahead and turn that off because it's kind of a little distracting at this angle. Yeah, that situation started World War II after a lot of appeasement of Hitler, handing over, well, not challenging him on Austria or the Sudetenland or the rest of the Czech parts of Czechoslovakia, with Slovakia itself being made into a puppet. And then a little bit taken from Lithuania, too. Anyway, okay, so he's going to come walking back around. Actually, I don't think I need to be crawling for this. And then when he comes to the door, we'll be able to kick it in. We'll be able to have people come up and do their stuff. Everything's going to be fine. Very, very fine. Yeah, do whatever you're doing with your filing cabinet, lockbox, whatever it is. Move along. Because if we kick it in, he notices us, then That's kind of, that'll be a rush to chuck a knife into him before things get problematic. But if it's this way, we can kick the door in on him. So, we just need to hit, yep, all right, there it is. There we go. That's how you deal with a door.
Worry. Everything's fine. Just go away before I get shot because of you.
Getting this cut. Gonna go ahead and have the key. Got the key. There we go. Had to click the icon. Good.
Sure.
Yeah, we can't get the body. Get a good save going. Alright. Now we know from here.
How are your nerves?
I've got nerves of steel, jackass. You know that.
Yeah, you got that from father.
Okay.
I myself.
Crawl to there. How far does this? Alright. I'm going to use that to mark the point where if I move beyond it, one right will. How far does this one see? Out. Move. He does not. Good. So, obviously, we got to take out these ones to secure the entrance, as it has secure the entrance above them several times over. All right. Going to have to get some attention. Here. Work out ideal. All right. Let's go ahead and switch to guy. Have him get as far as.
Watch my back.
Fine.
You'll close the rest of the gap after.
I'll distract him.
Right. Up here.
Up there.
Of course.
Climb, man. You gotta climb. It feels like he's taking forever. That it's like, could you go faster, please? All right, and we know this one is only viewable by this particular guy, and only when he's looking back and forth. So come back out here. Tuck that stone. Hopefully this is going to be in. Do the thing. Give the orders now. That's about as much time I think I can get. Body up as soon as we can. Get it over here. Okay. Worked out really. Oh. Okay, F8 and F9. Very, very similar. Oh, I loaded after I did it perfectly. Okay. If we did it perfect one time, we can do it perfect another time. Commands issued. Go. Pick up the body. Get it hidden over here. Okay, that worked out. And I'm saving it this time rather than accidentally loading. All right. In order to get down, I mean, he can't just jump from that. Gotta take the left. All right. We're gonna have to have you distract again. Let's have him get as close as we can, though. Doesn't spend a lot of time. With being observed. All right. Right here. And then go. Alright, the guy's turn to move. Go. Cover some ground. Lips can't be seen. Excellent. Alright, good job, both of you. You're pros. I'm proud. Alright. So, who can see the gate? This guy cannot. Guy's looking away. Guy patrols. Pretty sure the patroller isn't a problem. I remember this one having a decent amount of vision, but I can't remember of what. So we'll keep an eye on him, see where he goes. Gonna look to the left at all? No, he is not. Alright, get this unlocked, dude.
Sure.
Alright, both of you get in here. Bad. So we have the one patrol. This is a worker. Where's the patrol? That's the patrol. Okay. I can work with that. What are you looking at? You're looking right in front, aren't you? Is that gonna be loud enough? Yeah, it's loud enough. Oh. I know what I can do here. We can come to this. Alright. There we go. Now, nobody's gonna hear that knife. In fact, I might want to just take care of these two now. Yep. It's quiet enough to do this and put a body away. Although, let's make sure to take out the other one first. Then we'll put the body. Priorities, you know? Save it.
No more problems from you, asshole.